Hey everybody, I'm Amanda. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing an old bullet journal flip through, and I actually have two. So we're gonna start with this one. This is actually one that my husband got for me. It was a Valentine's gift in February. I had been looking for something that would work for me. I was using an Erin Condren and it just wasn't working for me anymore. And it made me super sad because it was so beautiful, but I couldn't get it to fit what I needed. And so this is an official bullet journal. It's a Leuchtturm 1917. It's a great notebook. So this is from February to July of 2018. And then this is just a little sticker that I received in a boho berry box. So let's just dive right in. So the really nice thing about the official bullet journal is that it gives you some tips, and then in the very back, it walks you through exactly how to use the bullet journal. So that's different from a normal Leuchtturm 1917. So here's my index. I didn't use very much of it. Then my future log. I'm just gonna flip quickly so that you can kind of get an idea of how my spreads have progressed. Some of them I had great intentions, I set up, but I just didn't use very much. I just never really flipped back to some of them. Kind of forgot that they even existed. So here's my first monthly. My first attempt at a creative lettering prompt. And this is inspired by Amanda Rach Lee. I will link her down below. She is the very first one. When I searched for YouTube videos on bullet journaling, she was the very first one that came up. Her style is very fun. She's a great, well, you just go check her out. She's fantastic. So great intentions with these habit trackers, stopped filling them out. Very basic weekly log. Trying some different weekly spreads. A brain dump page. This is very heavily inspired by Boho Berry. I started watching her videos around this time, I think. Just different trackers, different collections. These were really fun to make, but I never really referenced them back. So once I made them originally, they just kind of sat there. All right, so then March, I actually got the Botanical Line Drawing books by Peggy Dean. I highly recommend that. It was really fun to start doodling here in March. This is when I got a whole bunch of different ink samples, and I was really having fun inking them all up and testing them out. So I really have experimented with a lot of different weekly layouts. There's just some journaling, more journaling. Here I was doing more doodling from that book. This one I almost copied exactly from something that I saw on Instagram. And then in April I tried only using fountain pens for this, so that was kind of fun. April showers. So here's another different weekly spread. I started doing some doodle challenges I didn't quite finish. I got some new markers. These are the Kelly Creates brush pens. Oops, skipped one. There's just some journaling. So you can really just see kind of the evolution of my planning style. I tried out a lot of different weekly spreads, several different monthly spreads. Here I was really liking this weekly. And then here I actually started using watercolor. The Leuchtturm is okay with a little bit of watercolor, but you really don't want to use too much water as you're painting. So you want to paint more dry. And then in June here, I started using stickers. Now this is kind of the beginning of the sticker slope. I started using just a little bit and then it kind of just tanked and rollerballed. So these were just Erin Condren stickers that I already had. And some washi tape. I really liked how it added color really simply to my bullet journal, and I didn't feel like I had to draw or doodle or color myself. Some more stickers, and I'm gonna skip, there's several pages here of just some journaling that I did. Okay, so using some more stickers and stuff. Here's where I started doing my tracking of my spending. Got some Erin Condren markers in a box. So I was really liking this weekly for a while. Here I started using the sticker sheets with the really thick washi. Now this month we had a camp, and so we were gone for most of the month, and a lot of my pages kind of just fell off. I just stopped doing them. Okay, and here's where I was brainstorming for my next bullet journal. So let's go ahead and get into that one. So this is a Rhodia gold book. I got this from Van Ness Pens in Arkansas. And I just have, these were the stickers that came when I ordered my traveler's notebook, and I just threw them on there. So at the beginning here, I left a bunch of pages blank with the intention to transfer over my collections from my old, and I never did. So here's just some simple, easy meals. I got the Stabilo fine liners. I wanted to do a swatch page. This was gonna be my Hello August, never got to it. Still using the stickers. Still doing my trackers, but clearly halfway through the month, they just kind of stopped becoming useful. Still basically the same weekly here, except I combined Saturday and Sunday so that I could have more room for the boxes. Got some mild liners, and this is where I first got into using Planner Kate stickers. So here I actually have a Dutch door, so I cut off the side here so that I could have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and flip Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I could still see this on the side. So I did that for a couple more weeks, and I was really starting to fall in love with this hourly layout. So here I am again, still with the Dutch door. So here is when I set it up, but then I got my Hobonichi. And so I loved this hourly layout so much, but it was a pain to set up every week. And so I was looking for options and fell in love with the Hobonichi as soon as I got it. So I set it up just a little bit, and then I did end up setting up my Hello September page. I did this, and I set up all of these pretty spreads. These were things that I got in the September Bohoberry box, so 2 Tombos came with that box. I set up all these trackers, started setting up the next weekly, and then the rest of my book is blank because I just fell head over heels in love with my Hobonichi. So I hope you enjoyed this flip through of my 2 bullet journals. I hope you were able to get some inspiration if you are still bullet journaling in a blank spread. If you're at all frustrated with having to set up new spreads, I would highly recommend my Why I Switched to a Hobonichi video. I really talk through just really how much simpler it is, and I still have my complete customizability with that, as the daily pages are a blank canvas. So I'm curious, the question of the day today is, are you bullet journaling in a blank notebook like this? Are you considering starting bullet journaling, or are you bullet journaling in some other kind of notebook, like a Hobonichi? I would love to know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Until next time.